Alright, what's up guys? So, Police Watch has uploaded a video titled Entitled Woman Crashes Her Car into Neighbor's House, then tries to deny it. How do you... Because I imagine, like, okay, you're driving a car, right? You crash it into a house. They know it's your car. Cops show up. They know it's you. They know it's your car. That's like if you got like a high-end Corvette or something. I'm like, who else in this neighborhood has that? Yeah, that's something where I'm all like, ma'am, I don't think it's gonna work in your favor. But nah, let's go ahead, check out this video, guys. If you haven't done, make sure you go subscribe to Police Watch for more videos like this. And then that being said, let's get into this video. It's in broad daylight. Like, you could have got away with it maybe if it was nighttime, but it's broad daylight. Dang, she got that house good too.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, it was better like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I think she had a little... Well, my wife said I think she's impaired. I think she was too.
Yeah. So you didn't see the crash?
Yeah, because I'm like, that's a whole house. Like, I get if it was like, if somebody said, hey, you ran over my Pokemon card, or, you know, you ran over my cell phone. A house, though, because I could, that, at least I could get away with that. I'm like, fam, it's out in the middle of the road. I'm paying attention to what's ahead of me. I didn't see no phone. I'm sorry, you know, but like a whole house, though, it's like, you can't be all like, oh, I didn't see it. It's a whole house. It's a 1, 2, maybe a 2, maybe a 3-story, because it might have like that base. So like what, a 2.5 story house because of the basement things. And it might be a 3-story because it might have the did I say basement? I meant attic. And then it might also have a basement. Regardless though, it's a whole house.
You know, I heard it and I looked and there was a car against my house.
And then you saw her get out. You helped her out.
Oh, she wanted to get out. I didn't care if she got out, wanted to look around, but she just headed down the alley.
Okay. Did you follow her to her house?
No, I recognized her after a while. I hadn't seen her dressed up like that before.
Oh, so you know who she is?
Well, I don't know her name, but I've seen her.
So, heard the crash and you did what? So you came over and...
Well, I could see it from there when I looked.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Okay.
Yeah.
So then what?
I just hustled over there and see, well, she was all right, and she had the window cracked, and she kept starting to revving the engine and stuff, trying to get going.
Okay.
I don't know if it was going or not. Probably should. I just always
That's crazy, says you.
Okay. What did she look like, the one driving?
Dark hair.
Dark hair.
Nice looking girl.
Nice looking girl.
Hispanic.
Nicely dressed.
Is it?
Nicely
Oh, I
dressed.
didn't know that. It's Hispanic.
He's all, I like how whoever it was that's talking in the background, they're like, she's Hispanic. Like, he's more so paying attention to the features. They're trying to like give them like an actual. He's like, oh yeah, she's nice. He's like, if I was about like 40 years younger, he's like, no, definitely. He was like, what, a slid in the DMs? Is that what these kids are saying nowadays?
What was she wearing?
Black.
My wife said black.
Oh, black. She had like pants on like that, like the spandex ones.
Like
and
black
then-
spandex pants, like workout pants.
And then the top was black too.
Top was black as well.
Let me go get my phone.
Okay.
Pays out to have like, you know, cameras on your house and stuff. So in case of stuff like that happens and then the person tries to deny it, and I'm like, okay, well, is this you on camera walking away from the scene? Or no, crashing the car into the house and then walking away from the scene. I'm like, matter of fact, where's your car? I'm all like, because that's what I would like to know. I'm like, if this car comes back in your name, you're under arrest.
We all saw her, yeah.
Saw her? Okay. Whoever wants to be the one that says this is what...
And then you got witnesses on top of that.
Yeah, I saw her walking this way, and they're telling her to get back here and everything, and she's like, I'll be back. Under her breath, she said that.
I didn't want to touch this meat.
It doesn't matter to me, but ink would probably be best.
And what was she wearing?
She's wearing black. Like spandex, black pants.
The black top.
Black top, more of a, like a sweatshirt, but not a hoodie sweatshirt. One that zips part down here.
Quarter zip.
Yeah,
And then, what color was her hair?
black. She looked a lot like the lady that was here. I thought this was her mom at first.
Okay.
Because I'm not from here, so.
Yeah.
Lady left her person, staying along with her person. That's crazy. It's like, ma'am. It's like, Stacy, I'm like, what do you got going on? Money too? It's like, fam, you are insane. At least take the... Nah, you have to be drunk to do some stuff like that. Fam got a whole lot of cash in there. It's like, bruh, my thing is this. I'm like, I look, there are some people in this world where it's like you done crashed into their house and that they get there investigating in your car and they see that. It's like, come on now. You got some people. I'm not saying it's them, but I'm just saying there are some people in this world that would see that money and they would take it. All right. They're like, oh, well, you were going to have to give me the money at some point and stuff, so I might as well just take it. That's crazy.
Insurance. Banking.
That is some crazy, and it ain't even like it like $2-3 okay. Fam, that look like that's a lot of money. I can't really make out how much it is, but it's like that's crazy. Vehicle leaving the area. Wow. And caught her anyways, like she ain't went nowhere.
Hi there.
Right.
Not too bad, are you guys? The reason I ended up pulling you guys over, you guys were coming from that area over there. Did you end up just getting in a crash?
No.
No?
Not me.
Okay, did you?
No, we live around there, but...
Yep.
But all your stuff is there.
My name?
Yep.
Stacy.
Stacy?
Yeah.
So if I run that black car, that registered owner is not going to come back to you or him?
The black car.
That hit the tree?
What do you mean?
10-4, I've got it over here. It is Stacy.
I'm like, you caught, lady.
Okay.
It's like...
So, Stacy, can I have you come out of the car so I can talk to you a little bit more?
No, the funny thing is, she's gonna get out the car. She could very well say, my name is not Stacy. I don't know what you talk about. At least but it's like, yeah, they have her ID and all that stuff. You're getting out the car. It's pretty much you admitting, I did it. Like, she even has that look on her face of guilt. Like, you messed up. But it's like she overall just confirmed that her name is Stacy and that's her car. So it's like, and all her belongings was in the car. So I don't know if the cop caught on to that, but...
We'll head back over here, okay? Okay. I appreciate it. So,
No problem.
are you ready to be honest with me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened?
What do you mean?
What happened with the crash?
What crash?
You ended up hitting a tree. Do you remember that?
No.
No?
Look how wow. I'm like, she gonna say that it's cold. I'm like, coldness makes you go back like that? Nah. I live my fam. I've been in Washington State on some of the most coldest days. Washington ain't never had me standing like this. Like, I'm like gonna fall at something. Nah. It get cold, but usually I fall it's because it's some black ice and yeah, you know, so.
No, I don't.
You're not going to be honest with me right now?
But she did though.
A neighbor said they saw you get picked up.
Huh?
A neighbor said they saw you get picked up.
Oh, the neighbor did? Okay, well, I mean, that's fine.
Okay.
People, please don't drink. Please don't drink. She already probably had like a line of entitlement in her, and then now she's drinking. Then that entitledness done went to like level freaking 5,000. Yeah, she's gone at this point. They are gonna probably end up arresting her, but yeah.
R148 headquarters. Do I have another unit heading my way or 180? You want to head this way so I have a second? Not 40, 22 Hunt is over here. Okay.
Nice area though.
So, Stacy, I want you to be honest with me. You were in a crash, okay?
Yeah, she's shaking.
I wasn't, but
Okay, you ended up getting picked up. You just want to talk to him.
Yeah.
I'm good. Thank you.
Just my thing is this. I guess like just the more so like I guess get her in the lie of things. I'm like, all right, well they caught you on camera, so like they did have a camera that was recording, and it recorded you walking up out of the car and stuff. So, and it shows your face. And then she's like, okay, I did. I'm like, I actually lied. They didn't even have a camera, but you know, hey, thank you for admitting and stuff. But
So I'm giving you a chance.
I feel like as a cop though, can you lie about some stuff like would I get in trouble if I cause the person to admit to something? I don't think I don't know. I feel like Andy Griffin would do it, so I would do it, you know.
Give me your side of the story. What's going on right now?
The house jumped out in front of her.
There's really no side of the story to give. I don't understand what you wanted me to give you.
Okay, well, I want you to be honest with me. That's what I want you to give me.
Well, there's nothing to be honest about. I mean,
Okay, so where were you coming from then?
what do you mean?
Where were you just coming from?
Right now? With my dad?
That's your dad?
Yeah.
Got
From
it,
my
okay.
home. From my home.
Huh.
Temple.
Yeah. So,
Okay, so you were at your home?
yeah.
At your home?
I was at my house. Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
I'm like, well, there's somebody that looked just like you, and they took your
So you
car.
were at your house, and then
Like
your
a
dad came over.
doppelganger with the same name, and like, lady, come on now.
Yeah.
Okay. And then your car, where should that be right now?
Probably close to my house.
Close to your house?
Yeah.
What do you mean close to your house?
Well, or at my house. I mean, why
Once
are
you-
you
once you know-
asking me-
once you know where your
but
car
why
is?
are you asking me that right now?
Stacy, once you know where your car is, if somebody asked me where my car was, I'd be like, if I'm home, it's at
Yeah,
home.
well, my car should be at my house then.
Okay, that's
you
not what
just-
you said it should be close to home.
Well, why are you questioning me about that?
Because I want you to tell me the truth, Stacy. That's why.
And I'm going to tell you the truth.
Okay.
I guarantee and I promise you, if this goes to court, like the cop, it's like she admitted to it. So it's like my thing is this: her belongings was in her car. Like just to run that by everybody again, her belongings was in her car. Her license, that stack of cash. I'm like, at least take your money with you. But my thing is this: you could have very well just said, that ain't me. I'm like, my name is such and such, provided ID. If it really isn't you, provided some sort of ID, because everybody carries ID. My thing is this: if you're behind it, even if you're a passenger in the car, carry ID with you, okay? Because you never know why you might need it. But anyway, so like, yeah, let's say you are going out, and then, then yeah, you're going to need ID. But my thing is this: pull out your ID. Your name can be freaking Billy Bob Thornton, and then the cops are like, all right, you're on your way. You don't even have to go through this. But it's like you left your stuff in the car. Then when the cops say, hey, Stacy, get out the car, you got out the car. So you admitted that you're Stacy, you're the owner of that car. Like, ma'am, I wouldn't even have done all this. This video would have been like 5 seconds long. I'm like, your name's Stacy, right? Okay, cool. I'm like, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for, fleeing, I guess a hit and run on a house or something. I don't know the exact charge, but yeah, I was like, this video would have been the same duration of a Vine. I'm like, your name's Stacy? Cool. Get out the car. Under arrest. Then that's it.
I'll tell you right now.
Okay.
The truth is, like, my car is, like, probably at my house. And, I'm sitting here with my dad as a,
Okay. So if he's talking to your dad right now. What is your dad gonna say? Just
he's going to tell you the same thing I did.
what?
I mean, it's fine. That
Please, I'm just saying, I'm like, look, cop comes up to me, I'm all like, I'm letting the thing is this: I would like to hope and think the day when I do decide to have kids, and then they get to that age of they're gonna be going out and about, living on their own, drinking, all that. I'm like, don't get behind the wheel of no car. I'm all like, I ain't reacted when I was your age. I was sitting here reacting to all these different videos of people going around drinking, getting drunk, crashing into stuff, getting into it with cops. Don't do that to yourself. Do not do that to yourself. To my future kid that watches this video, look, this is your father speaking, all right? This is your dad. Do not get behind the wheel of no car and start driving, okay? Like, the thing is this. Cause I'm not even going to be upset. I'm just going to be disappointed. It's like, what was the reason of me reacting to all those videos back then? I feel like a lot of these videos, like, my kids are going to see. So, you know, it's like I would like to hope and think that they learn something from them, you know. But anyways.
I don't understand what the problem is here.
Well, the problem is you're not being.
I feel like the day when I do have kids, they're going to probably do some prank on me talking about, like, oh, I'm getting arrested. And I'm like, well, fam, what am I supposed to do? Why do you think I was reacting to Police Watch back in 2023? You know, like, what were you watching? You so-called claim you watched my videos, yet you just skipped all the police videos. I'm like, fam, no. I wish you the best. Most likely gonna spend like a day or two in there. I really don't know. But yeah, I'm just saying, if they got that body camera on, I guess I'll be reacting to your videos. So that would be crazy though, like sitting there reacting to your kids, but that would be wild. Listen.
I appreciate you guys like no other, but the problem is
The house jumped out in front of her.
well, there is no problem. I mean, honestly and truly. I mean, really.
Okay. Well,
It really.
the thing is this officer right here, this lieutenant over here, ended up having conversations
And that's
with
fine.
neighbors who
And that's fine.
saw you walk away.
Well, the house that you crashed into.
And that's fine.
Saw you walk away.
Well, the house that you crashed into, they talked to you and tried to get you to stay there.
Well, I didn't crash into anybody's neighbors.
Your car is stuck in their house.
Well, that's hearsay.
It's not hearsay.
It's a
actually
fact.
Not hearsay. I just talked to them.
Well, it is, because where's my car?
I just told you, it's like rammed into the side of a house about a half a block from your house right before you got picked up.
Well, maybe
So-
it is.
I'm just gonna tell you, like,
Or maybe it's not.
just what's your first name, Stacy?
Yeah?
Stacy, like at this point, the best thing that you can do, because I know that you said already that you like respect police and stuff like that, is just be honest with us, because we're already way past the stage of like, where is your car and how did you get here and where did you just come from? We're way past that. It's not helping your cause any. So if you are honest with Noah, down the road it might help you, because I mean, I don't know, I can't make any promises there, but just be honest with us about this. There's nothing to hide anymore. We already know what happened. Okay? We've been doing this a long time. This isn't our first day on the job.
Oh, well, I know it's not your first job on the rodeo.
So
I
why
know
don't you
that.
just tell us what happened so we can move along with this?
Well,
Wow.
I'm not gonna...
Was somebody else driving your car?
No, absolutely not.
So it was just you driving.
Well, I wasn't driving.
It's like she doesn't realize. See, this is what happens. At least my thing is this: have a good amount of alcohol to where you're like aware of what's being told to you. But it's all like it's like you're just digging yourself in a hole, man.
Just told me
She
absolutely
just-
not. Nobody else was driving. Was somebody
Here's
else
the thing.
behind the wheel of your car?
Do you want to
Okay,
hear
and we're
the
not going to
whole-
play games with you about this, and we're not going to play 30
Do you
questions.
want to hear the whole... Do you want to hear the whole thing?
Like the truth, you mean?
Yeah, like... Alright, fine. Here's the...
Yeah, just be honest with us.
Well, you know what? And I've been honest with you guys.
Drinking.
for-
I've been drinking. Like, she's the start of that Drunken Love Beyonce song. Yes, you have been drinking. We can see that. We clearly can see that.
Okay, but today you haven't been, and we just want you to be honest today. I know this is tough, and it's.
And I want
you're
to
in a-
know, I just honestly... Am I going to go to jail?
Let's just worry about job one here, which is explain to us.
But I honestly want to know, am I going to go to jail?
We are not there yet. We haven't decided any of that.
I please don't want to go to jail.
Okay.
I really don't want to.
Okay.
I have a good lawyer.
That's totally fine.
Okay, well then you'll be fine.
Yep. I know
really,
Mike.
truly
Mike's a good guy.
don't wanna go to- but yeah, well, he is.
But you just gotta be straight with us. And I know you're scared because there's 3 cop cars here and it's a hard thing to do, but we got people whose house is damaged. Your car is lodged against the side of their house. You got out of the car, they talked to you, you walked away, people saw you get into a car and leave.
What?
People saw you get into this car and leave the scene.
Well, I wasn't driving.
this car. I know you're not driving
Yeah,
this
my
car.
dad was driving.
Right.
That's why I'm like, okay, well, to eliminate all of this, let's go over to those neighbors. If it ain't you, and that ain't your car, them ain't your belongings, and I bet if I showed her that money and been all like, oh, so this money, I could just take it and just put it in my pocket, right? So no, but I'm all like, let's see, let's go to the neighbors. If they say it's not you, fam, I'm trying to think, what would I like? I will literally give you like 6 months of my paycheck. Then watch it's not her. And I'm like, okay, at this point, I'm mad. And I'm like, no, I'm not sleeping until I figure out who it is. But I'm like, no, most likely, I'm like, yeah, like, if I'm like, okay, then I'm like, if it is you, you gotta go to jail, all right? So I'm like, no, let's bring these neighbors. I'm like, go get the neighbors and have them, come over here. If they say it ain't you, all my money, yours. But if they say it's you, you gotta go to jail.
But tell us what happened over there with your car.
You want me to tell you what happened over there with my car?
Yes.
Well, when my dad was driving?
Okay, so Stacy, at this point, your dad already confirmed that you weren't home. You ended up coming home.
Yeah.
So again, like Lieutenant Piper said, we already know what happened. That's not the ordeal. We're just giving you a chance to tell us what's going on and whatnot. So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you, would you be willing to do some testing to make sure that you were okay to drive at that point?
I wasn't driving though.
Okay, this isn't an argument anymore. I'm not going to argue with you about that
But
anymore.
I understand what you're saying, but I wasn't driving.
Okay, like I said, I'm not going to argue about that. I'm giving you a chance. If you want to do some testing, you can. That's up to you.
But why would I do testing if I wasn't driving?
I'm staying over here so the sunlight's not in my eyes. But
why would I do testing if I wasn't driving? I mean, I really appreciate everything that
because
you do.
you were.
I'm like, okay, so I'm like, all right, then that's why, like, if I was one of those cops, I'm like, I walk over to the dad. I'm like, okay, I'm like, hey, was your daughter driving? The dad says yes. I'm like, okay, we're just gonna do a little scenario where I'm acting like I'm arresting you. I'll just drop you off around the corner or something. But let's just see how she overall reacts. If she admits, then she admits. But if she just lets you go to jail, I'm saying, fam, that's like, you don't ever come back out here again if your daughter is drunk. Yeah, come out here for other occasions, like birthday party or a watch party for a sports game or something. Alcohol, dump it because she don't need it. But no, let's just do some stuff real quick and see how she reacts.
No, I was not driving.
I'm not going to argue with you about that.
My dad was driving.
Okay. Your dad already confirmed that he was not driving the black car.
No, he was, though. He's driving the vehicle. And so, I mean, what can I do?
Okay.
I don't want to...
Right now, what you can do is you can give me an answer on whether...
She really just put her dad, and he...
No,
wow.
I don't want to, because he's the...
That is messed up.
So you're
wow.
passing your options to do the field testing.
Yeah.
Okay. So at this point, you're going to be under arrest, okay?
Why?
Because you're very intoxicated.
What?
That's crazy. Oh, and I'll tell the dad, too. I'll tell the dad. I'm like, oh, yeah, and by the way, your daughter just tried to say that you was the one driving the car, so... Just wanted to throw that out there.
I don't understand.
Oh, I'm causing some family drama. I don't care.
For operating under the influence.
Why would I be arrested for that, though?
Because you were driving a car and you're intoxicated.
No, my dad was driving right there.
Yep.
Vehicle.
She's trying to like trick them, and it's like, ma'am, they're not drunk too. I think like with some people when they're drunk, they think other people are drunk, and it's like drunkenness don't work like that, like you're the one that's drunk.
In just 1 second, we're gonna
No,
walk over
I
this
want
car.
I want to be able to talk to my dad.
Okay.
I don't have anything in here.
Okay.
Seriously.
Yeah, we got to check anyways.
Okay. Well, I'm sure you do. Well, could you get a woman to do it and not?
We don't have any available at this time.
Okay. Well, can I please talk to my dad? Because you know what?
In just a minute, yeah.
This is a bunch of bullshit. I mean.
But you're the one drunk crashing into houses.
What you guys do. I've always respected what you guys do. This is crazy.
Well, I appreciate you being decent with us.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna like...
Yep, just... Okay. We'll walk right back to the back of the car here.
No,
I'll grab
can I please
I'll grab your dad and he can come talk, okay? I still have his ID. I gotta go and talk to him anyways.
She really gonna start crying.
Why?
It's like, man, please don't.
Bullshit. Where am I going? Why? How long am I gonna be in jail?
I'll explain everything that's gonna go on. Okay?
It's like she's so drunk she can't even put up a fight with the cops.
When am I gonna get out?
Careful. I'll explain everything, Stacy, okay? Just give me a second.
This is bullshit.
You got it?
Yeah, thank you.
I shouldn't laugh at her cry, but I mean, she tried to like laugh it off that that she crashed into them people's houses, so I like, you know, she brought down
I
herself.
believe she's. I haven't spoken with her, but based on what happened, I believe she was into a couple of crashes. She hit a tree in a house.
Oh my God! Wow, no, this is the first I've heard of it.
That's why her car didn't make it home with her.
Dang.
So it's a little bit concerning, you know, that she's showing up and being upset. You know, if she's been drinking, certainly that's a concern because she hit somebody's house, right? Like somebody
Hit
could.
the house itself.
Yeah. Anybody else show up with her when she got there? No. Did she say she was with somebody?
No, she babbled something. I was with, and then you know.
Nobody was
I
with
couldn't
her?
make any sense of it. No, nobody. She was alone.
Okay.
Like honestly, I couldn't make. I said, what happened? What happened? I couldn't make sense of anything.
Sure.
She was probably so worked up.
Well, I appreciate the help. You know,
Makes
again,
sense.
I don't think
Like worked up, drunk at the same time. Yeah, that's
you
crazy
probably
though.
witnessed what happened, same as I didn't, and we're both
Yeah, I
trying to
didn't know
piece
it,
together
yeah.
stuff based
Yeah,
on.
I'm still. Now I'm learning.
Sure. Oh, that's her dad.
Yeah.
They lived together. He was just leaving the house and saw her frazzled. I was like, why don't you just come with me?
Yeah, but the victim homeowners actually saw her sitting behind the wheel and tried to hold the door shut so she couldn't get out.
Did they take pictures or anything?
No, but they're like, she's got jet black hair, black spandex, black top. We know her because she's our neighbor.
Yeah. Perfect.
What am I even getting charged with?
What'd you say?
What am I getting charged with?
Right now you're getting charged with OWI.
For what?
For OWI.
But I wasn't though.
You get charged with anything else.
Well, I didn't do anything bad. When can I get out of jail? I don't want to go to jail. Dad.
What do
Dad.
you couldn't even. You didn't even make any sense when I saw you.
But Dad,
What, darling? Stacy, I don't know what to say.
Yo, wow.
well, Dad.
What, darling?
Alright.
Is she even drunk at this point? Oh, this girl. Oh, no. Give her an Oscar. Nah, man. She's beating out Leonardo DiCaprio. Freaking who else? Any actor or actress that is on the lineup for winning an Oscar. Get rid of them. This is her best. No, this movie is called Entitled, and I nominate her for an Oscar. Nah, best actress of this whole decade, bruh. Nah, bro, wow, that is crazy.
Alright.
Thank you.
Oh my God. I don't understand what I'm being charged with. I really don't. Can you please inform me what I'm being charged with?
Yep, I told you it's going to be an OWI. It'll be fourth.
What do you mean?
It'll be your fourth OWI.
Bam 115.
Fourth?
Well, that's not gonna happen. A fourth OWI. But I wasn't driving.
It's like she really tried to set her dad up, though. That is crazy.
It's a joke.
It's
Can
a
I just,
joke.
like, get these?
I'm like, well, where's Ashton Kutcher at? When is he gonna pop out and talk about? Oh yeah, there was just a fake crash, guys. It wasn't. Because I'm like, until then, I ain't believing in that.
This is ridiculous.
Your vehicle's a Jeep Grand Cherokee, yeah?
My vehicle?
Yeah.
Possibly or not.
Possibly. I'm just asking
What does that even mean? Did she like looks off to the side like she just said the most smartest thing in the whole world? I'm like, ma'am, that makes no sense. Okay, years ago or whenever you got your driver's license, you got a driver's license. They took a little picture. You stood there in front of the camera and you allowed them to take a picture. Then that's when they gave you your license. You went to a dealership or however, maybe you called that one place that delivers cars. I don't know. Maybe Amazon got a little section that delivers cars. Regardless of how you acquired a car, you acquired a car. You know the name of that car. When you talk about possibly or not on if you own a Jeep Grand Cherokee or something, how does that make any sense? That I don't get that. Like that's like that. Okay, so let's say it's like the other way around, right? And let's say a car had hit her or hit her house. She's in the courtroom, and they ask the people. I'm like, oh, well, what kind of do you have this car? And they were like, possibly or not. What does that even mean? When you literally have witnesses see you get out of a car that you was driving, regardless if the car is yours or not. But if they see you get out of a car and you hit a house, I'm saying, like, that's the next best thing to, like, cameras. Like, you literally have witness, photographic memory that's seen it with their eyes. You get out of a car. This woman is crazy, man. Dang, is it nighttime? Like, dang, they had her sitting in the same spot for like, it's like 3, 4 in the morning now.
Hello?
Dad.
Oh, Stacy.
Dad, please come and get me.
They allow her to have her phone?
Yeah.
Let him know he'll be picking you up from the jail, bro.
I know.
Oh, that must be the.
It's at the police station. I did something stupid.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
Alright, are you ready to be released then?
Can I go home? Well, I'm asking the officer. Yeah, it's my dad. Can I go home?
Hey, Alex, what's gonna happen is we're gonna go to the police or the jail, and you can pick her up from there if you want to. You might end up having to bail her out. I'm not 100% sure about that though.
Dang.
But I'm being charged with a felony.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this your fourth?
Well,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, lady, you should not drink. For OWIs, yeah, she should not drink.
Don't worry, I will come and get you.
My thing is this. Luckily, it's a house because what if it was my thing is this. She continues drinking and driving. Eventually, it's gonna be a person and she's gonna take somebody's life. Like I don't want to put that out into the existence, but I'm just saying. I'm like that's usually what's gonna happen. For OWIs, nah, fam. I'm like you either need to stop drinking or you gonna find yourself in prison for like. Either, vehicular homicide or manslaughter. One of those two charges. I don't know to the extent of it and stuff, but yeah, it's gonna be something where it's like, yeah, you just keep doing. You would think like after the second one, it's like okay, that's an eye opener. And because she's probably been a bunch of other times where she's been drinking and driving and just didn't get caught. It's like, ma'am, how do you mess up that bad? And it's like, that's something where it's like, she look older than me, yet I'm giving her advice on, like, how to be an adult. And it's like, ma'am, like, that's something where I'm like, nah, fam, you cannot mess up that badly. I'm sorry, but no.
No. Huh?
Was your purse in the vehicle?
I don't know. I don't know where anything is.
I've got her purse.
I'm screwed right now. Dad, I'm fucked right now.
Yeah, I know.
She probably did get prison time. There are 4 not 4 felonies, but 4 OWIs, and this one's being charged as a felony?
There's not going to be nothing to talk about.
Oh, yeah, there is.
No, I'm screwed.
Yeah, I know.
Didn't even mean to have any of this shit happen.
Yeah, that's what happens when you drink and drive. Stop drinking.
I know, Stacy. Hey, I'm not gonna.
Look, even the dad called her Stacy. It's like she pretty much, my thing is this. She pretty much robbed a bank and said her actual government name. Like, people saw you. They heard the name. They know what you look like. Yeah, she pretty much robbed a bank with no mask and say her full government name out. So like, yeah, she's just holding the rifle talking about, my name is Stacy and I'm robbing this bank. And it's like, ma'am, you gave it away. Like,
and I didn't do anything wrong. I fucking, what the hell did I do?
Well, yeah.
You crashed into a house.
I saw the tree.
Yeah, well, you know what? We're just gonna stop talking right now.
Yes.
And we're just gonna talk. Yeah.
Now she's trying to keep it where it's.
Drive down there now.
It's probably gonna take like another 20, 30 minutes.
Oh well, he
Probably
said
20,
it's gonna.
Once they get you booked through and everything.
He said it's gonna take like 20, 30 minutes. Okay, well, be there. Do you even know where that is? Alright, fine. In 20, 30 minutes, just meet me there. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Wow. Charged her 408 and hit and run. Okay. Yeah, it's like she messed up, bruh. She messed up bad. They ain't gonna try to make it seem like that her dad was the driver. That's some crazy stuff, man. Nah, the thing is this, like, whatever I get caught up in, I'm like, that's something that I gotta deal with on my own. I can't have it where my parents take the blame on something that I did. No, that's just on some stuff where I'm like, I would not be able to live with myself if I did some stuff like that. Like, oh, some like joking stuff, like if we joking around, then okay, but on some serious stuff, yeah, bruh, I can't, like, nah, I couldn't do that. So that's just crazy though. Like, that girl, man, she don't care about nobody besides herself. So, but no, guys, make sure if y'all haven't, go subscribe to Police Watch for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.